Friends, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Cardinal. Last time we dealt with Team Tundra raiding the Doniment City Research Laboratory, and even though we got them to leave, they still managed to get away with some blueprints for an amplification machine, and whatever they're planning to use it for, it can't be good. So we'll have to keep an eye on them as we move along here, and speaking of moving along, we've still got a gym challenge going on. The next road we're going to want to take is Route 8, which leads out of the south end of the city, so let's go ahead and get to it. Well, we're on the road again, and Route 8 is a pretty one to be sure. There are lots of Pokemon to see here, as always, but with all of that battling we just did, it seems like some of the Pokemon you've caught already should be evolving. Let's check it out. Would you look at that? Bumblo evolved! This is Humblebee, the Bumblebee Pokemon. Humblebee evolved from Bumblo at level 15 and really grow into their own at this stage. As Bumblo, they were cheery Pokemon, but Humblebee in their more mature state used that jovial attitude to entertain their trainers and other Pokemon. They also used these methods to distract their opponent during battle. Wow, looks like Connectric evolved too. This is Volnetic, the kinetic energy Pokemon, and it evolves from Connectric at level 27. These Pokemon have gotten a little bit cocky in their evolved forms and sometimes get into mischief with their added strength. If given the right amount of direction and training, however, this is a Pokemon that can hold its own against almost any in Norcloh. It looks like Snubbull has gotten strong enough to evolve as well. Snubbull's evolved form is known as Bulboa and evolves from Snubbull at level 18. These Pokemon largely lie in wait for their prey coiled up, disguised as a pile of rocks. Once the opportunity strikes though, they will attack with lethal aggression. Well, another great batch of Pokemon have just gotten stronger. If you decided to add any of these Pokemon to your teams, I'm sure their new forms will be even more helpful as we begin to encounter more and more powerful opponents. We haven't even touched on the wild Pokemon of this area though, and even though evolution is great, you might also find some Pokemon here that could help you out as well. Wild Pokemon on Route 8 consist of Frosky, Snubbull, Mapleleaf, Armatar, Nidorino and Nidorina, and a new Pokemon we have not yet seen, Kindlescent. Kindlescent is the Ember Pokemon, and its body is able to both generate and retain heat very efficiently, which is what allows it to live in slightly chillier conditions such as this. It also is seen by the people of Norcloh as a sort of counterpart to Quailef, often pitting against each other those who prefer one or the other. That's basically what you can expect to see from Route 8 though, and it actually looks like we're coming up on another town, so why don't we go ahead and see what it has to offer. And here we are. Welcome to yet another settlement of Norcloh. This is Tourist Town. Tourist Town is a small little place, but a popular one. Even with no gym to speak of, it still sees lots of visitors, as many come here from all over the region for skiing and snowboarding. There is still something here for the Pokemon trainer, however, and while you won't be able to train at a Pokemon gym, you will be able to do some battling at the Battle Lift, which is Norcloh's resident battle tower type of area. If you decide to challenge it, you'll start at the bottom and continue battling other trainers, rising all the way to the top as long as you keep winning. For the purposes of this series, we won't really be able to explore it as you would in a game, but I felt it important to include as the whole intention of Pokemon Cardinal is to make an experience that is as full as an actual Pokemon game, and include everything that you would normally expect to see in the real thing. With that said though, as Tourist Town is a pretty small place, the Battle Lift is really its only true attraction, and there really isn't anything else to—
Hey Reed! Wendy! Over here! I didn't expect to see you two here. Thanks again for helping me out back in Robella Forest. Things used to be so peaceful around here, but for some reason, Team Tundra recently started coming after me and the Aurora Stone. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't really get a chance to tell you about the Aurora Stone last time with Team Tundra around. Since they've been popping up all over the place recently, I think it's important that you two know what's going on. If you want to follow me back to my place, I can explain everything. Here we are! Welcome to my humble abode. Grandma, we have some visitors!
Oh, and who would that be, child?
Grandma, these are my friends Reed and Wendy. They're the ones I told you who saved me from Team Tundra.
Well, is that so? I must say then, I'm quite grateful for you two. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bora, and I'm Rory's grandmother. We've lived here in Torres Town since Rory was just a baby, and we've loved every minute of it. Well, almost every minute. Recently, as I'm sure you'll recall, Team Tundra have been running amok all over Norcloh, and they've been creeping closer and closer to our hometown of Torres. I may be the gym leader over in Pinnigue City, but I'm not as young as I used to be, and I'm afraid I could only hold them off for so long.
Oh, Grandma, don't shortchange yourself like that. My Grandma Bora has been an amazing trainer for such a long time. She taught me everything I know about battling and was even around to challenge some of the other gym leaders when they were trainers doing the gym challenge themselves.
Well, Rory, you've officially made me out to be older than a helix fossil. Although I suppose I can't say that it's untrue. I've seen the snow fall and melt more than a few times in my day, but I'm not above putting you young people in your place if I need to.
That's what I like to hear, Graham. Oh wait, that's right. I almost forgot what we were doing here. I brought Reed and Wendy over to tell them about the Aurora Stone. I figured it was important with all these Team Tundra people running around.
I see. Probably not a bad idea, Rory. I suppose I'll do the honors. Now, this is a story of the history of the Norcloh region and how it came to be. That multi-hued stone you've seen my Rory carry, which Team Tundra has so desperately pursued, is known as the Aurora Stone. It is Norcloh's grandest and most sacred treasure. It is said that when Norcloh came into existence, after all was said and done and the work to create this beautiful land was finished, a final crown jewel was formed as a testament to its creation, the Aurora Stone. While its beauty is immense, however, the stone is not just a visual spectacle. To bond the stone to the region itself, it was given a power that would forever define Norcloh's identity. The power of winter. The same frigid weather that is synonymous with this place we call home originates from this stone. It creates the climate that makes Norcloh, well, Norcloh, and maintains an extremely fine balance of nature that allows the region to flourish. What Team Tundra wants with the Aurora Stone exactly is unclear at this time, but with the immense power it carries, it cannot be afforded to fall into their hands.
My family have been protectors of the stone for generations. Grandma Bora held it for a while, and now it's my turn to carry it. We do so while being watched over and protected ourselves by the one legendary Pokemon or the Norcloh region.
Oh, I didn't realize you had company, Bora.
Not to worry, I was just talking with some of Rory's friends here. Children, this is Eris. You'd do well to remember his name, as he is the esteemed champion of the Norcloh Region.
No need to butter me up, Bora. I just heard that Team Tundra had been causing trouble down this way and figured I'd better come take a look around for myself.
Well, I appreciate your concern, but we've actually got a couple of Team Tundra exterminators already. Rory's friends here drove them off when they tried to take the Aurora Stone away. We were just filling them in on why it's so important and what it all means.
Yeah, and you totally stopped me right as I was about to get into the good part about Cardivios.
Well, I certainly don't want to stop you from telling a good story, Rory. You must have quite the strong friends, though, to be able to ward off Team Tundra like that. Pleased to make your acquaintance. As Bora mentioned, I'm Eris, champion of the Norcloh Region. So, you were just about to tell these two about Cardivios, huh?
Yeah, and you totally broke the tension when you walked in here.
Rory, don't snap at Eris like that. He's our guest. And frankly, as champion, he probably knows more about Cardivios than just about anyone in the region. So why don't you let him tell this part of the story?
Fine.
My apologies, Rory. I certainly didn't mean to get in the way of your storytelling. But I suppose I can pick up where you left off. So you see, as I'm sure these two have told you already, the Aurora Stone is a very sacred and powerful object that must be protected. That's the job of Bora and her family, and has been for generations. However, there is another protector that serves as the guardian of not only this family and the stone itself, but the entire Norcloh region. Cardivios is said to be the most powerful Pokémon in all of Norcloh, who was appointed as its protector after the region was created. Cardivios really brings the term legendary Pokémon to new heights, as it's seldom seen by civilization at all, and many people wonder at this point if it even exists. Cardivios is said to be waiting and will only show itself if the region is truly in need of protection.
After Cardivios was assigned to protect Norcloh, my family eventually came into contact with the Aurora Stone, and were selected by Cardivios itself to hold onto it and be an extra layer of protection in tandem with the legendary Pokémon. It's a really big honor that now befalls to me.
All of this is why we must never let Team Tundra succeed with whatever they're planning. The stone, the region, Cardivios itself are all very delicately balanced with one another, and this balance allows the region to prosper. Anything that could throw off this balance, as Team Tundra are planning, could prove catastrophic to everyone and everything in the region, and it must not be allowed to happen.
Which is why we are very grateful that you all are here to help protect my granddaughter and the rest of the Norcloh region.
Hey, I don't need anyone to protect me. Sure, I appreciate Reed and Wendy's help earlier, but I'm no pushover. Speaking of, we only got a chance to battle with each other last time, so how about we get really acquainted with the Pokemon battle against each other, right here, right now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do it! My grandma taught me everything I know about battling, so watch out! Go, Sibirine! I guess I already knew from back in the forest that you were tough. No worries though. Go, Kindlescent! Not my Kindlescent too. Well, good thing I've saved the best for last. Go, Snowbow! That was my last Pokemon. You really are something. Well, while I'm not happy with the outcome, I can't say I'm surprised considering what you did to Team Tundra earlier. I'll get you back next time, though.
Rory, I wouldn't concern yourself too much with this loss. Reed and Wendy seem to be quite the trainers. In fact, I would recommend that you come see me at my gym in Pinnigue. Then I can get a crack at you myself.
If I may interject as well, I'd like to commend you for that great battle you just put on. As champion of Norcloh, I'm always keeping an eye on prospective challengers, and you seem to be a great trainer. In fact, I actually have something here that might help you out. It's a rare Pokemon from the Kanto region named Eevee. Eevee can evolve into many different Pokémon, even one that was first discovered here in Norcloh. It could really help you out as you continue to take on the gym challenge, so go on, take it.
Wow, recognized by the champion himself. I doubt he has Eevees he just gives out to everyone, so this should be considered a real honor. Not to mention, we also met another gym leader and learned a little bit about the history of Norcloh all in one go. Things really seem to be ramping up here, and I suspect our adventure will be dealing with a lot more than just the gym challenge the rest of the way. That is all the time we have for this episode though, so if you enjoyed, please leave a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you're new for more Pokemon content all the time as well, and I will be back with another new episode of Pokemon Cardinal on Saturday. So be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when that goes live, and until then, as always, I love you all, and I will smell you guys later.